I will now like to call upon the next team to make the presentation. The Shri Shikshatan School, Kolkata. Would the team please switch on your cameras? Please let me know once you're ready.
I hope I'm audible.
Yeah,
I hope I'm audible and visible.
Yeah.
Okay. Adrija will present the screen.
We can see your screen. Let me know when you're ready to start.
We're ready.
Great. So team from Shri Shikshatan School, all the best. Your 5 minutes start now.
This is you. Okay, the slides aren't moving, I guess. 1 second. So can we start again? There was a network lag. So can we start again once?
I've stopped the timer.
Yes, okay.
Let me know when you're ready to go.
Yes. Yeah, we would like to restart the timer. There was a network lag from my side. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay.
No worries. We'll start now. All right, let's go for it. I'll start the timer now.
This is you. You're a hard worker. You have life responsibilities, a family to take care of, taxes to pay, and you just want to do all that in peace. But you look around and you see oceans choking, forests burning, sea levels rising, etc., 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 and all with the same conclusion. We have to protect our environment or we'll all die. The environment has been the most talked about topic in our society for years. And even after so much awareness being raised, carbon pollution is still at its peak. And you feel guilty for not contributing enough, even though you want to. If this is you, you're like 77% of the urban population who's ready to switch to a more eco-friendly lifestyle if given a valid portal. The potential size of the eco-friendly market in our home state, West Bengal itself, is more than 10 million people. But we have realized that while sustainable lifestyles are important to protect the earth, they're also inconvenient to access and hence unmotivating. But now we bring you 5 minutes closer to the solution with Green Signal, the sustainability super app, making saving the world more accessible. We have all the features you need to lead a sustainable lifestyle all in one place, bridging the gap between will and action. Firstly, our app would help you be an errorless sustainable shopper with our sustainable e-commerce market, where every product you'd find would be eco-friendly at a reasonable cost, like bamboo toothbrushes, jute bags, plant care items, etc. The products would be sourced from local and rural producers, primarily from our worthy opponents from this event itself could tie with us if they'd like. With our recycle market, you can let us pick your recyclables up from your home and you'd get rewards, points, and coupons from our stores, while we'd get your items recycled on your behalf. Adding to your convenience, we'd also have a local green services registry for you to access local eco services easily. And finally, with our carbon footprint tracker and daily goals dashboard, we'd gamify the whole process of sustainability for you. You can track your daily activities, follow curated personal goals, and earn points and rewards which you can show off to your peers. This way, we make the process extremely interactive and fun for you and incentivize the public at large to be a part of our community. Moreover, we'd also have an in-house social media community for you to connect with others. And that has been the Green Signal app. We would be catering to the general consumerist population at large, but we plan to pilot in Kolkata to early adopters, environment-conscious individuals, vocal for local enthusiasts, and excited young children. And while there exists no solution exactly like ours, our competitors may include eco-friendly e-commerce sites, established eco-friendly producers, and giant e-commerce stores. But why do we stand out? Simple. We are a super app, and people love the convenience of having one source handing them all the resources they need. We take the responsibility of flattering the perfect lifestyle for you, which none of our competitors offer. Moreover, we are the face of India's new business environment. We stand for the youth and vocal for local, offering a sustainable lifestyle at minimum price. Which brings us to a marketing strategy. We are not just promoting ourselves for sustainability itself. We promote through social media using the right algorithm tools and through influencer marketing and content marketing. We're also involved in campaigns and workshops in collaboration with schools, colleges, and NGOs, making students act as mobilizers and take our brand home with them. Even better news for us is that the entirety of our pilot venture can be covered with a maximum seed capital of 35.5 lakhs or less, covering all our processes. And speaking of revenue, our sources promisingly include direct sales and commissions, and ad traffic revenue, affiliate marketing, etc. And in a market size of 1.15 crore people, even if we considered the worst customer turnout possible, we'd still be turning in our profits from our year two itself. And it's all uphill from there.
In a youth and drive, as students, we can strengths lie in a youth and drive, and as students, we can network with our targets easily. Our concept is unique but simple, and our business plan is extremely scalable, future-proof, with extreme potential. Current awareness makes our brand extremely marketable, leading to a great opportunity. And our weaknesses include nothing some experience, some support, and good funding campaign can't solve. Impactfully, we would be reducing carbon footprint levels and paving a path towards a greener society. Local and rural businesses could now connect to the urban market, and 2% of our revenue is allocated to rural upliftment. Skilled and unskilled employment would be generated, and we promise to have a positive inflection on your mental health. But saving the world is a collaborative process. Hence, our team would include us and our employees, investors and shareholders, collaborators, the environment itself, and you, dear consumer. And that has been us, Green Signal. We hand you the power to be the change you always wanted to be. Rests on us. Thank you. We'll be open to questions now.
Well done, team from Sri Shikshatan School. Bharat sir, would you like to start the questions?
Thank you very much. Mine is a very odd question. If you all, are you all girls in that school?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you all girls met Bill Gates, Mr. Ambani, and say Richard Branson tomorrow, and each of them offered one piece of help, what would you ask of them to help your innovation?
Yes, sir. Thank you for your question. So the first thing we'd ask from all of them, since they're all respected billionaires in their own field and they're successful, the first thing we'd ask them is how they could reach out to such a wider audience, how they could start with an idea that was innovative and simple and reached out to an audience that was so big that their productions are an integral part of our life now, because that is something that we are aiming for. In the future, we are aiming that the idea of sustainability in India is connected to Green Signal. For example, if I tell you that buy a TV for me, you would go and look it up on Amazon. But if I now tell you that please buy some sustainable products, you would first and foremost think of Green Signal. Anything associated with it, we want to be the monopoly holders, at least in the mind of the people.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, hi. The question I have is that what do you think would be the biggest challenge when you launch your business?
Okay. Thank you for that question, sir. So first of all, our biggest challenge, like if you look at it from our perspective, would be that we are students and we, of course, lack some experience, which we are looking to build as we pilot our venture over time. But the first thing that we would think about is, again, we have an idea, we have sources, but the biggest thing is reaching people. So if we are not able to pull off our marketing properly, perhaps this whole thing won't run. But that's where the trust comes in, because people are more aware about environmental issues now than ever, which is a great opportunity for us to actually pilot something like this, because an all-in-one solution for all your sustainability needs has never existed before. So I guess our greatest weakness can also be our greatest strength, in a way. Thank you for that question, sir.
Okay, I think it's a good concept. We should also think about how you'd source so many products.
Yes, sir. So we have an answer to that. Yes, sir. Yeah. So our the first few things that we'd be starting with is, of course, getting this sourcing all our products, which we'd be doing. First of all, we would be finding out databases, government databases, NGO databases, where these services and producers are located in our state, because we'll be piloting in Kolkata. And we actually have an advantage because our state funds its own sustainability drives. And these resources are easily available on various databases, which we can access. We would be going to these people and we would be giving them a platform to put their products on. And also, interestingly enough, this our opponents, our worthy opponents from this platform itself can be a part, could actually sell their products on a platform. So once we start with our venture, once we talk to certain sources, as we grow in reach and numbers, we can absolutely integrate our sources deeply, because we are getting those sources from people of India. And honestly, the sustainability producing market in India is also very huge. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I think I like the message, and this is what I would have anyway shared with all of you, that don't look at the other teams as your competitors, rather look at collaboration. So I think whatever you mentioned now, I think that's applicable for all the teams. So you are all collaborators or partners. If you consider that way, I think then you will grow much faster. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for those questions. Thank you, team, for the presentation. Let me first set up the poll up. Ladies and gentlemen, the poll is on your screens. You have 60 seconds to know, let us know how Sri Shikshatan School did. In the meantime, girls, if you could please introduce yourselves.
Thank you, sir. First of all, happy Independence to everyone present here. My name is Piona Raj and I'm a science student technically, but you could put me anywhere and I would be a student of that place because I like learning in general. My other hobbies include music, public speaking, and honestly, I'm interested in a lot of things, so it would be hard to quantify them here. But we love to have this opportunity here, and the fact that we had the privilege to come to the finals and present our idea here is one of our greatest achievements in a long time. Thank you, sir. Over to you, Angela.
Thank you, Fiona. Good evening, everyone. A very happy Independence Day to everyone present here. This is Angela Dev of Sri Shikshatan School. I'm an 11th grade student, science student. And my hobbies lie in interacting with people in general, public speaking, writing, reading, and fiddling around with computers, because apparently that's what I can manage to do. And yes, our idea is something which, honestly speaking, started over a mere phone call. It was a casual talk and it formulated to this. And it's great to have it present, to be able to present it over here. Thank you so much.
Good evening to one and all present here. This is Adrija Day of grade 11. I'm a commerce student. A very happy Independence Day to all. And I'm very happy to be a part of this. And thank you to Notebook for offering us to present the idea in this platform.
A very good evening to one and all present here. This is Neha Gupta. So first things first, a very, very happy Independence Day to everyone present out there. I would just like to share this thing that being a women budding entrepreneur from India, presenting our business plan on this very day seems really interesting, and the day is complete just because of this platform. Thank you.
Hi, this is Kushi Chaudhary, wishing you all a very happy Independence Day. I'm a student of grade 12 from Sri Shikshatan School. And I would like to thank Notebook because I have been in awe of all the presentations, all the business presentation, and this event has offered me a lot to learn from. So thank you.
Well, thank you all for that. And if we can help in some way, well, I'm glad that we did. Well, ladies and gentlemen, calling upon the next school now, the Vantage Hall Girls Residential School from Dehradun, Uttarakhand. If the team could please switch on your cameras. Please let me know once you're ready to start.
Yes, sir, we're ready.
Great. So Vantage Hall Girls Residential School, all the best. Your 5 minutes on the clock starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we overeat, overbuy, overbuild. So no surprise that we overgrow, but the wrong product. We lose over 30,000 hectares of cultivable land each year. 54% of land faces high to extremely high water stress. If India were to feed all its hungry people, we would have no food grains left to export. Yet we continue to landscape our lawns only for aesthetic purposes and our rooftops waste spaces. So it's an urgent need for India to optimize its unused spaces, conserve natural resources, and reduce our carbon footprint in a sustainable and profitable manner. I am Advika from Vantage Hall, Dehradun, here to introduce Foodscape, an all-women-led organization. Our solutions conserve natural resources, protect the environment and our customers by producing healthy and trusted organic food that is profitable and scalable. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's say no to landscaping and yes to foodscaping. Now we have Janya with our operating model.
At Foodscape, we consider all spaces not growing fruits and vegetables as unoptimized. So we engage with homeowners, commercial property owners, and other resident societies to optimize these areas by growing food. Then we conduct a survey so the owners get an estimation of their earnings, after which we enter into an agreement. Our gardeners then begin the cultivation process, followed by harvesting, where the landowners keep 25% of the produce and the rest of the produce is sold to us at subsidized prices. Landowners are also given vouchers for the produce we take from them, and they can use these vouchers to buy products from us. And finally, we sell at our local stores and through our app. Our products include fresh and organic fruits and vegetables, along with flowers and other commodities. Now, Dia will talk about our sales and marketing plan.
Our product is healthy and trusted organic produce sold at a premium price. We sell locally and online and promote awareness using word of mouth. Our people focuses on maintaining good customer relationship. Our customers are health and price conscious, educated, and care about the environment. They are also very busy to do this on their own and are tech friendly. We got these insights from customer survey and direct interviews. The survey also showed a majority of people would like to do foodscaping and earn from their garden. Our sales and marketing strategy is built around generating awareness about healthy, trusted organic food with a social cause. We will use direct and digital marketing to target our customers. Our Foodscape app plays an important role in our sales. Our app enhances customer experience by tracking environmental and social impact and providing transactional support.
Now let's talk about market analysis and competition. We will be selling our produce through the retail shops, distribution centers, home delivery, and also by assisted purchase. Our competition will be with any retail shop which sells fresh and organic produce, initially the neighborhood retailers, but as we expand, large retailers and e-tailers will be our competitors as well. Our advantages over our competitors are that we have a direct social impact, provide better customer experience, and most importantly, provide trusted organic food. For our financial plan, we are showcasing Dehradun as our first city and tomatoes for year 1 to 3. We grow at an average of 250% each year. Our financial projections are as follows. Profit increases from 6,000 in first year to 70 lakh in the third year. Break-even quantity reduces each year. Initial investment is approximately 25 lakh, 40% of which can be financed by government schemes. Now Romi will discuss the social impact.
57.4 metric tons carbon emission is saved per year by growing and selling locally. Around 54 lakh liters of water per year is being optimized. We will educate 800 girls by a third year. Women empowerment and cleaner labor are some of our other social impacts. This is our team. So dear audience, I want to leave you all with a message that you cannot eat grass, but you can eat fruits and vegetables. So stop landscaping and start foodscaping. Thank you.
Well done, Vantage Hall Girls Residential School. Wonderful presentation there. Would ask the judges to ask you the questions now.
Well done, Vantage Hall. I too am from Dehradun, and I see a lot of people selling organic produce from their farms in town. And I wonder what happens to all the produce that goes waste, because you're selling extremely perishable items. So what happens when you work so hard, produce all these things, and there's a lockdown and people cannot buy it? What happens to all the leftovers?
Thank you for asking that question, sir. So whatever the leftover is left, we will use that for making manure.
And sir, I would like to add, we will also give it to animal husbandry.
So you can make manure out of squishy tomatoes and rotten spinach and all that. Have you worked out a method?
Yes, sir. We'll sell it to animal husbandry, and as soon our business grows, later we'll buy a machine where we'll make our manure by our own and use it for farming.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, I think good presentation. I had a similar question. You already answered that, so no more question. Thank you.
Wonderful. Let me quickly first set up the poll. This is a day of so many polls. I feel election season is on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you now have the poll on your screen. You have 60 seconds to let us know what you think of foodscaping. In the meantime, girls, if you could please introduce yourselves.
Yes,
With your
sir.
permission, can I switch off the screen share?
Yes, I'll just stop presenting. Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Advika. I'm from Vantage Hall, Dehradun. I've opted for commerce in 11th grade, and I want to wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity, sir.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, a very happy Independence Day to everyone. I am Janya from Vantage Hall, studying in grade 11 science stream, and my interests include playing basketball and designing. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, I'm Diya from grade 11, Vantage Hall, Dehradun. I've taken commerce. My interests include reading and art, and a happy Independence Day to all of you.
Hello everyone, this is Romi from Vantage Hall, Dehradun. I'm currently in class 7 in science stream. I like to play badminton and I'm an athlete. I would like to thank the organizers for giving us this opportunity. We have learned a lot from this competition, and best of luck together with you. Jai.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Vidhi Bansal from Vantage Hall, Dehradun. I'm a commerce student in class 11th. I play badminton and I'm interested in arts. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, team. I have the audience polls. So it is now time to bring on the next school. The Assam Valley School from Balipara, Assam. If you are ready, can you please switch on your cameras? Would Ayush be sharing his screen?
Yes, sir. I will. So can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen. Let me know when you're ready to start.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We are ready.
So the team from the Assam Valley School, all the best. Your 5 minutes start now.
Happy Independence Day, everyone. Today, I, along with my other team members, are going to explain a business idea. We are an organization based in Assam with the headquarters standing in Guwahati. Problems. Our organization works on utilizing some of the huge quantity of waste that is generated every day. We will also help in supplying organic products. We are going to collect biodegradable waste. This waste will be first grinded to reduce the particle size. Then we will moisten it with water sprinklers. This mixture will be stored in huge containers for 14 days to mature. Regular turning of the mixture would be done. Team. We will work as a cooperative society with 5 members from our team and 5 members from the farmers. Our team will be divided into 2 parts, one working on the manure and other on the organic products. We will also employ widows who do not have any financial support. Collection of waste. We are going to collect biodegradable waste from hostels, hotels, and from different residential areas by putting our own biodegradable dustbins. 600 kgs of waste will be collected every day, with collection cost estimated to be around 10,000. This waste will be stored on hired lands in the outskirts of Guwahati. Product. We will be offering 2 types of products, manure and organic products. We will focus more on those organic products that are easily grown in Assam. Price mix. We are going to take a loan of 20 lakhs along with 5 lakh contributions from our team members. We will also apply for government subsidies. Our fixed cost is 8 lakhs 20,000 and variable cost is 36 lakhs per year. We are expecting a revenue of 53 lakhs 50,000 for our first year, with profit being approximately 16 lakhs. Placements. The manure will be sold in local markets as well as directly to the farmers. To sell our organic products, we will tie up with supermarkets like JioMart, etc. We will also have our own app to connect directly to our customers. Some special products of Assam, such as Bhut Jolokia and Assam lemon, will be exported to other countries. Promotion mix. As we start all new, it's very important for us to attract customers. Our manure will be sold to the farmers at a price lower than that of the market. Farmers supplying quality products will get incentive. They will get a part of the profit as participated management. Communities providing us waste will get a coupon, which they can discount while purchasing our organic products. We will give free trial samples to doctors and dietitians and ask them to promote us. Customers. Our target customers for the manure will be the local shops that sell all kinds of farming goods. For the organic products, we will have customers from mainly high-income people living in urban areas, as they are much aware of the harmful effects of chemical fertilizers used in their food. There is no successful business without SWOT analysis. Strength. There is an increase in demand for organic products in past years. Weakness. Our organic products are perishable, so there would be some wastage during export. Opportunities. Farmers are realizing that chemical fertilizers are ruining their land and are shifting to organic farming. Threats. There are a huge number of competitors. These are some of our competitors. Prototype. We tried to do this by ourselves, and seeing the success of this process, we decided to take it further. Thank you.
Thank you, the team from the Assam Valley School. I would now like to request our judges to ask any questions if they have.
Thank you very much, Assam Valley School. You have a lovely school. I've had the pleasure of visiting your large estate. Tell me, they say charity begins at home. What do you do in your school to get rid of the waste that you all generate? Have you all studied that?
If I may answer to that. Good evening, sir. Thank you for your question. So there's something similar that we practice in our school. The food that is wasted in our school, that which is very limited, and the peels of vegetables, etc., the dyed plants, we dump them in a compost pit where we turn it into manure, and we have our own vegetables that we grow in school. So this is something very similar to that, but in a very large scale. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I think very interesting idea. What I want to understand is that your main offering is manure or the fruits and vegetables that you will produce. Which one would be your?
So if I may answer to that question, so we work on a double scale model. We work as a B2B model as well as a B2C model. So the risk averted is quite less. When we tackle the waste management problem, we generate manure, and to use that manure, we could also produce organic products which help us to maximize our profits. Also, there are byproducts when we release manure. The byproducts such as biogas, etc., biogas, methane, etc., could be used for electricity generation as well, for self-consumption. So there is a part of maximizing profit as well as averting the risk management when we do a B2B as well as a B2C model. So the risk and the demand and supply is both taken care of.
Okay. And the technology or the know-how to produce manure. So is it something that you have learned from somewhere, or you have developed it? Is it your own technology, or you are, you have learned it from somewhere?
Good evening, sir. If I may answer to that. So we have had a lot of research work in doing this project. So one of our team members, Chesta, so she did a prototype on this. And so we'll be using both machinery as well as dumping the waste to produce manure. And we'll be tying up with farmers for the organic products.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you team for that. Thank you judges for the questions. It is now time to set up the audience poll. Ladies and gentlemen, the audience poll is on your screen. You have 60 seconds to let us know what you thought of this presentation by the Assam Valley School. In the meantime, let me stop the screen share. If the team members could please introduce yourselves. Guys, could you please introduce yourselves?
Good evening, everyone. I am Utkarsh Jajodia from 11th Commerce, and happy Independence Day to everyone. And I would really like to thank both Notebook and IIM Kolkata for giving us this wonderful opportunity.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kavya Bagrudia, and I'm from class 12, commerce background. And happy Independence Day to everyone.
Good evening, everyone. This is Arif Jain. I studied in grade 12. I take interest in public speaking, debating, quizzing, etc. And I'm very grateful for Notebook to present us with this opportunity and present our business pitch. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ayush Agarwal. And firstly, a very happy Independence Day to all. And I'm in grade 11, Commerce. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chief Tanwar. I'm from 11th Standard.
All right, thank you. Thank you for that, team. I have the polls with me. So it is now time to call upon the last and final team of the day. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. Yes, time to call upon the last and final team presenting today, the CRPF Public School, New Delhi. Could the team from CRPF Public School please switch on your cameras?
Good evening, sir. I just want to confirm, is my audio clear?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, is my audio clear?
Yep.
Sir, doing an audio check.
Yes. Loud and clear. Monishka, Vaibhav, you guys want to go?
So I hope I'm invited. I'm clear to yes.
Sir, am I clear?
Yes, perfect. Good. As they say during a lock and launch, all systems go. Let's see
So
your
I would
screen
be
now.
sharing.
Yeah. I can see your screen, Vaibhav. Let me know when you are willing to start.
Sir, you can give us the Q&A stuff.
Great. So ladies and gentlemen, the last and final presentation from students at Notebook Ignite 2021, the team from CRPF Public School. All the best. Your 5 minutes on the clock start now.
We are RunPro, a company brought together by the need to own our design and our style and to have a choice outside of what big companies and their mass manufacturing offers to us. We are RunPro and we are here for everyone.
Plastic, shiny, pretty, glossy, and useful. A deterrent to everything this world gifts us. And how do we repay? By killing oceans, by killing all animals, trees, and the coming generations. How do we not realize that how close we are to a collective demise? Here, this is the last call to save our future foundations.
We use waste plastic as our raw material for your customized production. This is possible by 3D printing. So how would this work?
Production. The domain from which we are going to operate our business plan is going to be our website. We have different types of shoes for you to choose from, after which comes the customization of colors and patterns of all kinds. In the end, by choosing styles for every part of your shoe, you can design your own customized pair. For example, in the visual shown in the slide, parts like BAM quarters, heel, counter are all different parts that can be designed to your needs.
This is how we operate. When we receive an order, it is first discovered by the sales head. Meanwhile, the finance department gets notification about the payment dropped off about the same. So they inform our management head about the same. The management head confirms the detail with the sales and then the order for production is given. The website informs our customers about if the product is in the process of manufacturing or delivery, which will be done via VFast for Delhi and FedEx for Pan India. You're on mute.
Vaibhav, you have to unmute yourself.
So why customize? Let's give you an example. We all go to restaurants and eat the food there. Very tasty. But then we come home and we get a meal designed to our need of salt and spice and everything. With the idea of customizable shoes and footwears, we give you exactly that. You tell us your needs, what individualized changes you wish to have in your regular old pair, and we provide you that choice with reasonable affordability. Our shoes are designed for maximum comfort, durability, and strength, from a quirky young design to a soft, comfortable pair for the old. We have everything.
Marketing. We make use of physical adverts like sampling, campaigns in stalls in malls and markets. Also, our credibility relies on the customers' word of mouth. Thus, customer satisfaction is priority. Digital collaboration refers to teaming up with YouTube channels and social media influencers. All our competition, as shown, have higher costing, while we offer a complete range of customization in our shoes at a lesser price. Market size. Our potential buyers do include teenagers and young adults. However, comfortability and style are for everyone, and so are we.
Revenue. Our initial funding is from bank loans under PM Mudra Yojana. As shown, we will incur some losses in the first batch, later recover in the next batch. The second batch allows profit and thus ensures our survival in the market. In the third batch, we expect to increase our expenditure on advertisement, while in the fourth batch, our expenditure on raw material will increase, thus increasing our total output. This shows the per unit cost of a pair of shoes. Rupees 3,000 to 5,000 is a selling range. Rupees 2,000 to 3,000 is a production cost, while approx 900 is a profit.
Stage 2 includes setting up our own filament factory and reduction in our input cost. Our goal, however, is to provide better work opportunities for the local rag pickers by sourcing raw material from them.
Now, we'll be able to manufacture other products like apparels and casuals.
What is our social responsibilities? Well, our business plan is based on the very idea of using unsustainable plastic as a raw material. However smaller efforts may be, this is our way of making a change.
Secondly, the main purpose of Stage 2 in itself is to create better work opportunities and income sources for people like rag pickers and kind.
A group of visionaries. Our team is thrilled to bring forward this venture to you. We are
Samvardhan Tiwari, your Chief Operating Officer, also looking over the HR management.
Garvi Priyadarshini, your overall sales head.
Shivam Parashar, your Chief Finance Officer.
the Chief Technical Officer. And I, Monishka, will be your Marketing Officer.
In the end, it's a long, hard work ahead of us, but we know we can make it. All we need is just a chance. All we need is just a chance.
Thank you so much. Now we are open to your queries.
Well done, CRPF. Yes,
Sorry.
sir. Please go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, sir. Nothing much. Just inviting all for the questions.
Well done, CRPF school. My question to you is, some of your shoes are almost as costly as the lower end Nike or Adidas. So why would I have to buy your shoe if I don't want to customize it, if I am quite happy with the design and fashions? Yeah, that's the first question.
If I may answer, the very idea of customization in our sales pitch is based on the fact that some people have needs that are not able to be provided by mass manufacturing. Like some people have a difference in their foot lengths and width sizes. Some people have some sort of disabilities. Some people want a newer, quirkier, flashier designs that no one is providing, that we just want to have to style. We are providing all of that at a much affordable price range than all of our competitors are doing.
Right. See, I see your venture having two aspects. One is the customization of shoes, and the other is the cleanup act. You're getting rid of plastic and making something very productive. So I see a greater social impact than innovation. How do you see it?
So we can make all kinds of products once we have enough money with our shoes. We can make backpacks that turn into handbags. We can make notebooks that have the design you want, that have the kind of pages you want. We can also have.
Vaibhav, you are not audible.
Yes, carry on.
So the thing is, we can make all kinds of stuff, from bags that can turn into handbags to different kinds of shoes. The plastic is a raw material, and it can help rag pickers have a better life. That's why we have a cleanup act going on.
Okay,
So
thank
as
you
you're
so much.
later venturing into a market, it goes
Yeah.
both hand in hand. More
Thank you.
products, more cleanup.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, in fact, I also had a similar question that you're trying to solve two problems. Just help me understand the last piece of it, that you are manufacturing the shoes completely using 3D printer. Is it the correct understanding? And it's completely made of plastic, or there are some other elements as well? Is it completely made of plastic?
Yes, sir, it's completely plastic. No other elements.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Like PLA and
Wherever your audio is very low, can you just speak a little bit louder for the material part?
like PLA and ABS to be exact.
I think the judges have their answers. Thank you so much, team. Let me quickly first give the audience poll to the people, because I'm sure your friends in the audience have been waiting for a long, long time to let you know how well you did. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please let us know how you would rate this performance by CRPF Public School, New Delhi. In the meantime, guys, if you could please introduce yourselves.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, a very happy Independence Day to all. This is Sambardhan Tiwari. My hobbies include watching a lot of movies, listening to a lot of songs, especially Taylor Swift. I'm an active MUNO, debater, and I love reading and writing. Thank you all.
Good evening, everybody, and happy Independence Day. I'm very glad to be a part of this event. And I would also like to thank our audiences who stayed all of us all the way through for our very last performance. I like to read and write and have discussions about the media consumption in our society.
Good evening, everybody. This is Manashka Rao. Apart from being an avid reader and a procrastinator, I like to watch anime and listen to a lot of songs. If you want to see Gen Z and ambivertism at its epitome of beauty, here it is.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, a very happy Independence Day. Myself, Shivam Parashar. I'm currently pursuing commerce, and my hobbies include reading and sports.
Hello, everyone. I'm Vaibhav Singh, studying in 12th class science section. I like poetry and literature, and I love to design tools and tweak machinery. Also, Azadi Divas ki
Well, guys, thank you. Thank you so much for your presentation. Did we have the entire team introduce themselves? Did we miss anybody?
Yes, sir. This is us.
All right.
Thank you for
Great.
staying to the event.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well done, guys. I now have the scores from the judges. I have the scores from the audience polls, right? This is where I get to call the judges back and ask them for their feedback on the wonderful presentations that they have seen. I would like to call upon Mr. Philip Barrett first. Sir, you have been with these teams since the semifinals, and I think more than anything, we've seen their brilliant adaptability moving from a 8-minute format to a 5-minute format. I think they've done brilliantly. So waiting for your views.
Well, I have to congratulate all the teams. I mean, all the 48 or how many teams took part, not only the last 12, because I was quite enthralled by your presentations. It was never boring, even though I had to maybe see a presentation twice over. it was not boring because you all were so sharp and so succinct in your speech. What impressed me most was, many of you all come from smaller schools, schools that are lesser known, but there are wonderful things happening in those little places. The schools in the last 12 were 2 from abroad. There was Lagos and Singapore. And being a geography teacher, I worked out there was almost 100 degrees longitudinal difference between the 2 schools. And you had 9 states represented in the other schools. And yet, these are smaller schools, may not be so well known, but wonderful things happening in those schools. And, some of those teachers are doing brilliant work. Congratulations to those schools, those wonderful leaders and the heads of schools, those teachers who are inspiring you, and to your parents who obviously are doing a great job in raising you. I think the future of the world and India is in good hands. When I see what you're all interested in, where your minds are leading you, you're into helping students, you're into greening the world, you're into drip irrigation, and you're into eco-friendly cars and, alternative fuel sources, you're looking at plastics in water, you're recycling, you're drip irrigating, all these are very helpful, reaching out, you're using your heart as well as your head. And I think that I, for one, if I live another 10 years, I'm sure that by the time that comes through, y'all are thinking in the right direction. And I just want to wish you all the very best. Do not let your dreams falter. Do not let obstacles thwart you, as the chief guest mentioned. Be resilient. Get up each time you fall. And if you believe in what you're doing, if you love what you're doing, and if you're good at what you're doing, the world will always offer you a market. And the moment you do something good, you'll be surprised at how many people will jump in to help you, even when the chips are down. And with that, I want to thank Notebook. I want to thank the IIM people over there for giving me the opportunity of witnessing such wonderful presentations. It's been really a privilege for me to judge this. And no matter who wins this competition, I think all of you are in your own ways winners. Thank you very much, Shubhayu.
Thank you so much, sir. More than anything else, having you give this kind of time to us whenever we ask for is a huge privilege in and of itself. And I think this time, more than anything that we did, the brilliant ideas that the students came up with made it all worth the while. I would now like to request our other judge, Dr. Shubhranshu Tandon, to please, sir, come and give your feedback on the ideas and thoughts that you saw today.
Yeah, sure. So in fact, I'll share something which I privately did with Shubhayu. In between, he took a break, right? I was very upset. I said that, why are you stopping the most interesting part, the presentations? Okay, and I sent him a message, please reduce the break and I want to see more presentations. That's, that's the kind of interest you all generated. And I already told you or mentioned that the structure of your presentation, most important, the passion. Everybody is so passionate about the ideas that you are working on. That to me is the best part of this entire program, because this is what finally, any is an asset for any entrepreneur, and without this, you will not be able to take it forward. Now, Shubhayu, do we have parents also as part of the audience?
Yes, sir. I'm sure there are some parents who would have joined in to support.
Parents and teachers, right?
Yeah, teachers
now,
are largely number.
Yeah. I have a humble request to parents and teachers. See, I have been, I am personally a failed entrepreneur. I failed 3 times, then gave up, and then took over this activity of supporting entrepreneurs. And in my personal experience tells me that there is no lack of innovation in India. We have very, very creative minds. Specifically, the younger we are, we are more creative, right? But as parents and teachers, probably we need to do a good job in motivating and inspiring these youngsters to take their ideas forward. We always run after grades, but I think the real education is this. If somebody can identify problems and can come up with solutions to address the problem, I think that is real education. As parents and teachers, I think we don't do a good job in motivating and inspiring the youngsters. I think time has come that we need to shift our attention to this kind of education. I think this is the best education one can have, that go to the field, learn, identify the problem yourself, work as a team, come up with a solution to the problem. Think about how I can use a business model to make this feasible, viable. Even, if you do MBA and all, you will not get this flavor. So I strongly encourage the youngsters to keep it up and humble request to parents and teachers that you should motivate this kind of innovative thinking. And everybody, I know that all schools have a prize for academic star performers, like the first, second, third, and all who gets good marks. Please have some kind of award for the best innovators, even if they have not scored good marks, because that is more important for our country, and this is what is real education too. Thank you very much, and thanks to Notebook for initiating this process. And this is a long-term process. This is not short-term. I think if we do it multiple times, I firmly believe that we will be able to see a change, and this change is absolutely necessary for our country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Not just for today, but for the entire process. The wonderful support that I have received from you, Mr. Gaurav Kapoor, and the entire team at IMCIP. Right from how we'll conceptualize this event, to the communication, to the time that they themselves gave for the master classes, right down to giving us so many wonderful judges. For that, we are truly, truly humbled. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, while the judges have been speaking to you, I have been secretly tabulating this course. This image is one that is right now my hot favorite. The image of fireflies flying out of a jar, which is what Notebook Ignite is supposed to be all about. You are the fireflies, you are the ideas, you are the source of energy that we are just undoing the lid of the jar and setting free, so that you know exactly how far your ideas can go. Well, a little bit about us here at Notebook. As you know, we are an edtech company. We make content that makes life for students and teachers easier. Here is how.
Hi there. Are you facing problems with your child's studies? Managing online classes when you have to work from home? Notebook is here to help. Notebook is India's fastest growing online learning platform. Over 2 million students learn using Notebook. Let's see why. Every chapter of every subject is made into short videos that your child can watch on any smartphone or laptop. These videos are made by India's best teachers and just as per the syllabus. This means that these videos are the quickest way to be ready for exams. Every chapter starts with a short interest builder that makes your child want to learn. Studies will never be something that your child gets bored of. Not just videos, there are study notes also. These offer explanation that you won't find in the textbooks. There are also thousands of solved questions, making exams easier to answer. Notebook is India's only learning platform that teaches every subject: maths, science, English, along with history, geography, economics, Hindi, EVS, and many more. Every topic is made into short, interesting videos that makes learning fun and easy. more than 10,000 videos just to help your child learn better. Notebook has been awarded as the best educational app and best educational website. This happened just because we understand what your child needs. So what are you waiting for? Download the Notebook app or visit www.notebook.school and ensure that your child gets the best. Happy learning! Hi.
Well, it is now time for me to invite the entrepreneur who, all just like you, decided to solve a problem. Achin Bhattacharya is the founder and CEO at Notebook. A chartered accountant by training, Achin was a director at Deloitte prior to starting Notebook. In his role with Deloitte and other big consulting firms, he has also seen hundreds of business ideas. Let's find out exactly how impressed he is with the ideas that he has seen over this last 1 month. Achin, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Really wonderful session. I'm indeed very impressed with the kind of incredible talent that I saw in our young friends. I saw active, enthusiastic participation. You all really gave you 100%, which is so important, right? I also saw a lot of flexibility, and the most important thing, not only you're keen to learn, but ready to unlearn. I saw a lot of fine tuning in your presentation. As the competition progressed, I saw a lot of fine tuning, small changes being made, etc., going by the advice of previous judges. So the best part is that in order to pursue your journey, undoubtedly, if you are frank and honest enough, the climb is uphill, and the lesser baggage you carry, more likely the chances are that you'll be successful. So it's really important to be ready to unlearn. And I saw that in all of you, which is really great. And I also saw a lot of cross-pollination. In the sense, I saw some schools, adapting to styles from their peers in other schools, which is wonderful. As Mr. Sanyal also said, that rather than looking at them as your competitors, it's really important to look at them as your collaborators, as your peers. Great confidence and wonderful articulation, which is amazing at your age, undoubtedly. Also, wonderful teamwork, which is, see, entrepreneurship at the end of the day is a team game. And it's great to see such camaraderie. Unless until you can get along with other people, take them on board with regard to your ideas, it's difficult to pursue. But I see that already happening. I see wonderful teamwork, great chemistry between the teams. So to me, all of you are winners as you really had the courage to come out and share your story with the world. Let this not be a one-off competition. Let's just start a movement wherein we look at entrepreneurship not only as a viable career option, but as a way of life, where each one of you learn to take charge of circumstances around you and be that agent of change which you want to see in this world. Now, from my own humble journey at Notebook, we started Notebook in 2018 after quitting our successful corporate careers. And today, after 3 years, with, as you saw, around 23 lakh students, 10,000 videos, having the privilege to work with 2,000 schools, here is my take on entrepreneurship. First and foremost, think from your heart, but implement from your brain. It's really important to think from your heart because you need to love your goal, and that you need to be really passionate about it. It has to come from here. So think from your heart, but be rational while pursuing them. Entrepreneurship to me is all about synergy. Say synergy between being creative and being resilient. It's about fresh blue sky thinking while feeling the pulse of your target audience. So on one hand, you need to be someone who can dare to dream big. On the other hand, you need to be realistic enough in order to understand what the consumer actually really wants. It is about being aware about the challenges, but refusing to give up. It's about sharing your story with the world. And trust me, you never know who all are listening to you. Like, as you saw in this forum, so much appreciation for ideas. And three very important things which are very common. First and foremost, your vision, which is with regard to your future. Where do you see yourself? Second, your mission. What are your current steps that you're taking? And third, to me, which is most important, what are your values? Because they're your guiding principles in life. They're your pole star. So whenever you're in life, you face challenges and you feel that you need support. And you want to understand that which is the right direction or which is the right course that I'll choose. Your values will always come to your aid. So I think really wonderful session. I would like to place my thanks. I'd like to thank IMCIP, of course, for their thought leadership. And I think it has really been a great event. And really, I can tell you that, IMCIP at each and every step, Mr. Shubhranshu Sainal, who has been a judge here, as well as this event, I'll say, when I place my thanks on record, of course, without thanking Gaurav Kapoor, who initially took 2 master classes, it will be incomplete. So I think really a great participation from IMCIP. Also, our esteemed judges, Bharat sir, who has always been there, Mr. Sanyal here, and everyone else who took the trouble to come and mentor our young students. Really, really wonderful. Dr. Tak, Pastor Majumdar, and so many of them. Really achievers in their own field, but coming and encouraging children. It has been really great. Of course, I'd like to thank our sponsors for their wonderful support. Without their support, this would not have been possible. And the school principals for supporting our humble endeavor. And I'm sure, a lot of hard work has also gone. A lot of hard work has been done by esteemed educators and parents. And I'm sure your children have made you very, very proud with a wonderful performance. And of course, the audience, without whose active participation, no event can ever be successful. Be it members of the media, of PR team, and students who came in large numbers to support their friends, to cheer for them. So I think really passionate and wonderful participation on part of the audience. So I think really great. I wish all of you the very best for the years to come. And I'm sure each one of you will make us very, very proud, not only by your achievements, but also by being great human beings. Again, before I sign off, a very, very happy Independence Day to each one of you. Thank you. Over to you, Shubhai.
Well, thank you for that, Achin. I'm sure your advice will help these students a long, long way. Well, here's what these students get as prizes, as takeaways from notebook event like Ignite. Let me first of all say that all of these material prizes aside, right, these are perhaps the smallest things that will go out from this event. If this event has been able to tell you what kind of fun entrepreneurship can be, the heights your ideas can reach, and your potential to improve upon yourself in a span of 1 month. If those 3 things were explained well, I think that will be the biggest takeaway from Notebook Ignite. Besides that, for all the students who participated, and this includes if you had a backend team, for all the students who participated, there are Ignite kits that would be reaching you with a t-shirt, badges, pens, and certificates, right? Also, every student who participated, represented their schools, get 12 months of subscription to Notebook free of charge. We will connect with your school separately. Each of you will receive separate IDs and passwords for Notebook. Just to kind of set a standard to it, a 12-month Notebook subscription costs about 20,000 Indian rupees, right? So that is there for all participants who presented at Notebook Ignite. The runners-up who come in second, they get 15,000 rupees for their school, a small amount that we sincerely hope the school would use to further drive the entrepreneurship dreams of these students and the juniors after them. The winners, of course, a bigger amount, rupees 25,000 to the school, with the same appeal to the school that you utilize it to help your students achieve some of the goals on their initial to-do list of entrepreneurship. And it is now time to do that, what I know everybody here has been eagerly waiting for. Well, this is my least favorite part of the entire event, because for every one winner, there are also going to be 11 who did not win. But more importantly, as I said, if we could somehow ignite the fire of entrepreneurship, the fire of innovation in all of you, then that is the real winner at the end of the day. But here, ladies and gentlemen, are the scores. The first column of numbers is the scores that are the average of the judges. The second column is the score from the audience poll. We deliberately kept the decimal points on because we know how close this one's going to get. And the third is obviously the totals. So it gives me great pleasure in saying that today's winners, for their innovative ideas, girls, you can switch on your cameras if you want. We would love to see you celebrating the Sri Shikshatan School, Kolkata, with 68 from the judges, 15.95 from the audience, finishing at 83.95. Closely followed by Bhavan's R.K. Shraddha Vidya Mandir, followed by Greenland Public School, followed by the Sanjay Ghodawat International School, Kolhapur, followed by Vantage Hall Girls Residential School, Dehradun, followed by the Indian Language School, Lagos, Nigeria, then the Maharana Mewar Public School, Udaipur, the CRPF Public School from New Delhi, the Global Indian International School from Singapore, the Assam Valley School from Assam, Sri Satya Sai Vidya Vihar, and finally, the Air Force School, Subhrata Park, New Delhi. Well, ladies and gentlemen, these scores, if they reflect anything, it was how these teams were perceived today by the judges today, right? The more important part is you see on the list here, 12 schools, 60 extraordinary young individuals who have told us that they have great ideas for tomorrow. And we would love to see all of you following through on those ideas. Of course, our heartiest congratulations to Sri Shikshatan School, Kolkata. Very, very well done, as has been done by most of the other teams on this list here. It's been an absolute pleasure and privilege playing host to all of you for this last 1 month. I have learned more from you than any of you could have possibly learned from me. Well, this is your host, Shubhayu Roy, signing off. Please take care, have a good day, and once again, a very happy Indian Independence Day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.